What is going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Stories. It's your boy JT Mysterio. Just kidding, I'm not going to be whacking that one on today because it is not a day for no face, no case. It is a day for a face and a case because Leeds have just absolutely dismantled Swansea. 4 goals to 0. A game more electric than the Rock's eyebrow. A game more liquid than the Cody Crybaby's tears. Just kidding. There is more than one royal family, and it is all about what the roads is cooking. But Leeds are on the road to promotion, hopefully, because it is currently Southampton 0, Bristol City 3. That's right, you heard that right. That is absolutely mind-boggling stuff. Almost as mind-boggling as Leeds United 4, Swansea City 0. Absolutely crazy scenes of most definite glorious emotion today. And Leeds are really running roughshod on a lot of these teams today. From what I heard, Swansea fans were very confident. Leeds fans were going into it, a bit tepid, thinking we should beat Swansea. But, they have, in our history, caused us a few problems. A bit of a bogey side, not quite to the same level of Cardiff, I would say. That's what I did disagree with people on a little bit. But they are a bit of a bogey side, and listen, we absolutely battered them today. Within the first 20 minutes, or we went 2-0 up within the first 10, 15, 20 minutes. Should have really gone about 4 or 5. Gnonto missed an absolute sitter one-on-one. 15 minutes later, he scored an absolute worldie, by the way. Cutting inside, bang, drilling it near post. But listen, we had so many opportunities that game. So many chances in that first half an hour. We should have been about 5 or 6 to the good. 3-0 at half-time was more flattering to Swansea than it was to Leeds. I mean, I was actually surprised when I was checking the stats in the second half that Leeds barely dominated possession, really. I mean, if I get the end game statistics up now, we only had about 57% possession. I checked it about 5 minutes ago. Let me just check what it ended up being. 58% possession, really, which is quite confusing because from what I was watching, Leeds were dominating so much of the action, but what it was just the possession in which Leeds had was just so much more threatening. We weren't actually controlling the game for the entirety of the first half in terms of possession of the ball, but it was the areas in which we were controlling it because Swansea was so open. It was pure gym settings back there, open for business 24/7. Honestly, it was ridiculous how easy it was for Leeds to exploit those gaps, especially in the wide areas. Gnonto and Somerville were running roughshod on Swansea, running absolute roughshod on them. And listen, as I said, I cannot complain with the performances of either of them. Rutter, again, was phenomenal. One guy in which I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of receipts for was Joel Piroe. Now, obviously, I had a big debate last week, and I've been outspoken on the fact that I don't think he fits the system. Fark said it himself that he doesn't fit the system. I don't think he fits the system because he doesn't fit the system as a number 10. Okay, what's the other position you put him in? Put him in number 9? I wouldn't be opposed to that, but Daniel Fark is opposed to that. And listen, he did it today, and it worked because he scored. I would say, aside from that, he touched the ball about 28 times I checked before. It might have gone up to about 30, but he didn't really have too much of an impact on the game aside from his goal. He had 32 touches, 21 out of 22 accurate passes. Listen, he had a competent game. It was a good performance. He did go missing a little bit, I thought, after his goal in the first half, but having said that, the movement to get the goal, the lovely little 1-2 with Gnonto was fantastic. The strike in the end, yes, I think the keeper should have saved it, but it was a firm shot. It was a lot of power behind it from close range. I think it is tough for the keeper to get that. Even though he did get his shoulder to it, I think the power is just what took it away from him, really. But as I said, I thought he had a good game. I don't think he set the world alight, but I thought he had a very good game, Piroe, and I will give him his credit where credit is due. And it was because he wasn't playing in the 10. Now, is he still as good in the number 9 as someone like Bamford? Does he still offer quite as much in terms of the way that Bamford can press, etc.? That's still open for debate. I'm not going to give an answer on that yet, either yes or no. I need to see more from Piroe in the 9 before I can, more data from watching Piroe in the actual number 9 role before I can give an accurate comparison on that. But so far, I stand by comments I've made in the past. But I thought, I would just take a minute to give him his credit for a great goal today against a former club. And, an all-round good performance. He helped the side to a great 4-0 win. And again, I'll say it should have been a lot more than 4-0. We battered them. Second half, I thought, listen, Leeds kind of took our foot off the gas. We did score with Gnonto. Again, another phenomenal goal. I don't know what Swansea were doing. It looked like they passed it back to Somerville. Gnonto then makes a storming run through the middle. Somerville picks him out with a lovely pass. And Gnonto slots the ball into the corner to make it 4-0. Another goal for him. And as I said before, time to give this man the plaudits and the praise that he deserves, because he was phenomenal today. He was phenomenal last week. Phenomenal the week before that. 3 goals and 2 now for him. And it's just a great time to be a fan of Leeds United, and a great time to be a fan of Willy Gnonto, because he's really turned a new leaf. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, because this is how he should have been playing. This is the Willy Gnonto he should have had from a long time ago. And now he's finally kicking into gear. And it is as good, if not better, than a new signing. So I know a lot of people were cut up on Manuel Benson. He wouldn't be doing as well as Gnonto is doing right now. I really believe Gnonto is, on paper and quality-wise, a better player than Manuel Benson, with definitely higher scope to develop. So, listen, I'm very, very happy to see Gnonto turn this new leaf. I thought defence was very good. As I said, Swansea did have a decent chunk of the ball, but didn't really create too many great chances. I thought, especially the right-hand side, got to give a special shout-out to both Archie Gray and Roden. I thought every time Swansea came down that side, they were doubling up perfectly and really isolating them out of the game. I thought Archie Gray going forward again was simply sensational today. He played a key role in Gnonto's goal as well with the through ball that he played. I thought Archie Gray is mustard, mate. As I said, I still believe he should be playing in the midfield, because I think we're wasting a little bit with him not being in the midfield. But having said that, at right back, he is a revelation. And I criticised him early on in the season for his performances at right back. But as the season has gone on, it's a different Archie Gray, mate. He looks actually different level. Firpo at left back again. I thought he got himself involved nice. There was one moment where he kind of Piroed it to the keeper. Should have done a better cross or a shot potentially, but I don't know what the hell he was really doing. But aside from that, again, I thought he had a very good game. Defensively, again, vastly improved from what people said he was like earlier on in the season. Ampadu, another good performance. Kamara and Gruev, again, as you'd expect, great performances. And I thought Kamara, his touch in the final third was a little bit heavy at times. Lost the ball when he shouldn't have, lost chances for Leeds. Could have probably got himself a goal if he was a little bit more slick there. Had a chance where he ran through the midfield. Could have taken a long shot. Didn't quite. But otherwise, I thought he had a very good game. And I thought he was probably the best, better of the two. And I thought he was very involved going forward for Leeds. Not quite as involved as Rutter, who had a great game. But for me, man of the match would be between Somerville and Gnonto, potentially Rutter. I thought I'd put Somerville above Rutter. Even though his goal was a deflection, it was still a great piece of movement too. Great run from him. And him and Rutter were having so much joy in that first half. Should have really scored a lot more. But I can't look past Willy Gnonto for man of the match for me. Let me know what you guys thought anyway. Who was your guys' man of the match? Let me know down in the comment section down below. For me, it was Gnonto. But as I said, 4-0 Leeds. Fantastic performance. Let me know what you guys thought about the game down in the comment section down below. For now, guys, I will see you very soon. Au revoir, my brothers and my sisters.